Hello everybody, Matt here, and this is a series I want to do called I Don't Know Why I Bought This. These are records that I bought, and I don't know exactly why I bought them. Either the covers were weird, or they just look strange and fascinating, and I thought, this would be good in my collection. I think a lot of vinyl collectors are like that. The first one I have here is, I think this was actually given to me, so this probably doesn't fall under why did I buy this. This probably falls under why do I even have this. This is Fun at the Fair. It's a stereo merry-go-round. It's a Mammoth 89 key Calliope organ, and it's like music that you would have at the fair, and it's so odd. Like, you know, it's not to say that I don't like that music. I like it when I'm at like a carnival or something like that, but the fact that there's a whole record of this stuff is kind of odd and weird. I guess this was really more, you know, if you needed sound effects for like a play or the radio or something like that, you would bust this sucker out. But what I really like is that there's probably some people out there that like this is like their Sgt. Pepper. They're looking for this, and I really like this because it still has the shrink wrap with it, with the factory inspected, you know. I think that's always really cool to me to see like how much it was, and even back in the day, it was $1.67, so it didn't really, it wasn't too bad of a bargain back then. Very cool, I think. I think of this is a really fun one to have in the collection. One that always kind of comes to mind. In fact, this was the record that I thought of when I thought about recording this video. This is Grandpa Joe's Yodeling Hits. I'm kind of a fan of polka music. I think it's kind of cool to hear what some of those guys did with accordions and that type of music. It's really cool. And I was honestly drawn to this not only by the title, but also the photo right there of good old Grandpa Joe. And even though he's dressed in the lederhosen and stuff, he doesn't really sing, I guess, music of the Swiss Alps. He sings like a lot of cowboy songs. And I don't understand that. Why would you dress like that and not, you know, sing those songs? I have listened to this, and it is not very good. Grandpa Jones, mention that name to anyone in the country music business and watch their eyes light up. His talents are many. He's a great showman, songwriter, comedian, and is most assuredly a legend in his time. In fact, he's everything but a grandpa. And that just goes on and on, as you can see there. This is like one, I just want to have this on the wall, you know. This is just a really funny looking record, and one that always comes up in conversation when I'm talking about absurd records that I have. So that's Grandpa Joe's Yodeling Hits. Why did I buy this? The final record that I have here on Why Did I Buy This, I can't even begin to tell you what this is because I can't read it. It's in Chinese, I believe. But this I found in a record shop. Well, no, scratch that. I found this in a clothing store in Weston, Missouri, and they specialized in a lot of Asian stuff, and they had a stack of these old records, and I thought, God, that looks so weird, you know, and I gotta be honest, I've listened to this, and it's really, really good. The guy's a fantastic guitar player. I wish I knew more about him. If anybody knows anything about this guy, or who he is, or what his name is, or anything, it's really good. I put it along the lines, maybe, you know, sort of, there were a lot of guitarists at the time, you know, guys like Les Paul, Dick Dale, who really just specialized in playing really good guitar songs. And this is one of them. And I feel so bad because this is all I'm ever going to have of this guy unless I figure out his name. I really don't know who he is. But this was one, it was really a pleasant surprise. This is one, I don't know why I bought this, but I'm very glad I did. I hope that you guys, the whole point of I don't know why I bought this is whenever you buy a record, you're taking a gamble, especially if it's something that you've never heard before. Maybe you think the cover's funny or the title's funny or whatever, or you think it just looks interesting. Take that gamble because these records probably cost me a collective probably about $1. So it's, you know, I think that's one of the really fun things about collecting records is going into a store, picking out something from the bargain bin and either, you know, hearing something that you really, really like, or, you know, getting a good story to tell in the scenario. That is all I have for now on Why Did I Buy This? I will see you guys next time.